I wanted to make Chrono Trigger. I wanted to make Frog's theme in Mario Maker because Frog's theme is my absolute one of my favorite video game themes of all time. And I felt like I understood the music in Mario Maker enough to figure it out, or to make it happen. And so I even included some nice little pixel art, and somebody just tweeted at me the other day, like, you should make Frog's theme in Mario Maker. I'm like, I already did! So here we go, guys. Here's Frog's theme. This is where the difficulty kind of starts to go up a bit. And by difficulty, I mean, like, blind jumps and, like, jumps that you just wouldn't expect to work, but work. You know, this was the start of my, like, it works ideology. Like, I made the jump, other people will figure it out. So, here we go. Frog's theme. Whoops. Death. And oh my goodness, you guys, the hitboxes are so much more forgiving on the spikes in Mario Maker 1 than they are in 2. Like, that section would suck so much worse in Mario Maker 2 than it did in 1. And so, here's a checkpoint. So here's the thing. You couldn't stop the auto-scroll in Mario Maker 1, right? And so, you had to find a spot for checkpoint rooms. And they had to be at the very end of the level because it was the only place where the screen wouldn't scroll, right? And so I set up these bombs here at the end of this level to blow up. You see that? You see those bombs? And I didn't realize that if people waited at this checkpoint too long, those bombs would blow up and destroy those boxes, and then the level would break. So there were several streamers that waited here too long and then got to the end of the level and those bricks were gone and they were just dead because I didn't think to put vines in them. You know, like little silly things that I didn't think to do at the time. And then, you know, I was, you know, you're like Iron Man in this situation. Like, you're constantly learning from your previous design and trying to do better, right? So that was a little something stupid that I did early on. So this jump right here, I'm going to pause again. We'll die, it's whatever. This was a jump that I liked doing early in Mario Maker 1 that was very unforgiving. Because this jump right here, from this corner, if you hold right and jump, you will not hit that spike. For God knows what reason, you can be in this corner and you can hold right and jump and hold right the whole time and it just works. It works, right? But your average player would not know that. I put jumps like this in my levels all over the place, just thinking, oh, the player will just figure out that spike's not going to kill you. This was probably the hardest jump of this whole section because people didn't know that you could jump, and so they would do much more awkward jumps to get around this when I just held right and jumped, and it just worked, you know? So, figure it out, dummy. But then it's not over, right? You finally get through that section, and no, I'm gonna make you play the fucking hard first section again before you can actually get a checkpoint, because fuck you. Shit! We wanted to hear that section again anyways, right? Pretty on brand for me, yeah. Was there ever a point where you tried to make the jump? Yeah, Carl, like, when we'll play my Shovel Knight level here in a minute. In the Shovel Knight level, that happens a lot, but that's because it's a Mario Run level. It's very hard in an auto-scrolling level to make all of the jumps line up with the music. Like, the Push It to the Limit level worked out well because it's a Mario Run level. And so when Mario running dictates the tempo of the song, because Mario's what's pushing the auto scroll forward, it's very easy to make all of the jumps line up, or much easier. But you have much more player leniency. Yeah, in an auto scroll, the only way to really make all the jumps line up is to force the player to do exactly what you did, which means you take away the player's agency, so to speak, and make them do just exactly what you did. And so it makes for a very hard level for the player because they can't, you know, there's no wiggle room, you know. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So look at that costume. Look at that sexy costume. Look at the frog suit in Mario Maker. At this point, people sort of expected all of my levels to have replay paths in them, right? Where you could listen to the music again. But the problem was that not all levels really made that possible, right? There were some levels where there wasn't a path through to replay, right? The music just took up too much space. It didn't work. So this was the level where that functionality really broke, but I tried to put a replay path in, and this level is what led to Carl calling me Comtrolser. This was the level where, you know, we split and, you know, I started my evil ways, right? So it was not originally set up as a troll. I was not trying to troll the player. I was trying to create a replay path. Right, yeah, K-Dog, we were talking about that. That's what this setup is with the bumper inside the key, because the only way to get the power-ups to respawn was if you died. And so again, same deal here. If you want to listen to the music, you had to take a death. And so you take a death, you spawn inside the bumper, you get the key, and now I can go through the door, right? And so in the second half of this level, there are a ton of Hammer Brothers, and I tried to clear them out, but you'll see in a second. Right here. So I try to give you a giant Koopa shell to kick to clear out the Hammer Brothers, with mixed results. Like that right there. I kicked it the wrong direction. Now you're dead. You're dead on a free replay, right? Let's try it again. You see how it doesn't work? And I have no sprites left. I have no ways to get rid, right? And so, like, I tried so hard to make it work, and it just did not work out, right? I'll try one more time. Free replay is not free. Oh my goodness! Huh. Yeah, but then the star music would play, and it would... That was the problem. If I gave you a star, the star music would play over the level music. Right. So, let's show you guys a clip of Carl. One second, let me find you a clip of Carl playing that section. Do you imagine it went over well for Carl when he played that section? In Mario Maker 1, you could download the level and go into the editor. Imagine that, right?
Get it? Oh, you had to... Yes, that's awesome. That was a key you died to get? Oh, you had to... Oh, at the very end. Oh, I think I get it. Okay, that's how you get that. Okay, so when we got to this checkpoint right here, if we had died here, we would have spawned right here. Lets us get the key. Where does the key go? Or was that a Oh.
See, he's just getting a nice free replay. Totally free. Look, he's relaxing.
So we're gonna... So you get a nice little tour through the level again. Huh? Oh shit! What the fuck? What the fuck? You can't just throw that out of goddamn nowhere. Composer, more like controller.
Wait for it.
Oh, you are the biggest fucking troll in the entire world. You're the biggest fucking troll. Oh my god. Troll harder, please. Holy shit. Alright, I'm picking up this power up because I don't fucking care anymore. I'm cheating. Cheat big. Let's go. Dude, I'm getting hit anyway. How do you dodge this garbage? Alright, guys, I dodged it. Alright, I did it. I beat it.
But yeah, I had no room left in that level for anything, so that was the level where I learned my lesson that, like, not all music levels are going to have replay paths, right? It's not always going to work, right? So yeah, so that was a fun time.